Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We haven't had a battle from Bandito Jr. for a while, so here you go. He's in the Bourrasque and he's on the Fjords map. And he's in a platoon with one of his mates, Pichka, who's in an LT-432. And it's an all tier 8 battle. Yeah, it's a standard battle, and he's heading to the pond, which is your entry to the middle of the map. It's probably the safest spot to get in. Gives you a chance to spot tanks crossing. Oh no, he's not going through the pond. Okay, he's going for the hill. Alright, it's found an AMX prototype there. Got his first shot of damage in and goes straight into reload. Now, he's got a full loadout of premium rounds, so not going to have to swap shells, which I guess is helpful if you've only got a 2-shot autoloader. But this is a pretty vulnerable position. As you can see, getting spotted as he goes up. Could have been from the 65T, could have been from proxy spotting, or it could have been from a light tank across there, so just has to be careful. You can see Type 59 there is just taking a hit, so clearly there's tanks on the other side there that are shooting back, but are not spotted. So it makes it a bit dangerous to push on these tanks below them. The prototype AMX-30, and there you go, he's been smacked by a G-Saw. He's trying to punish this Super Pershing, which he's managed to get a kill, and he's been getting chased by the AMX, who is chasing him with a vengeance. He gets taken out, so that's pretty handy. That's left him with a third of his hit points, but that shouldn't hold him back. Yeah, he's a fairly aggressive player, but balances that with skill, so see if he gets a good result here, which I think he will. There you go, spotted again. There's an AMDT. Yeah, misses both shots, but I think the second shot might have just been to almost clear his gun and get the reload going without having to press the C button. Now, a shot just went over the head, and there's another one coming to him, so clearly he's exposed to tanks coming around from the heavy line, so it just has to move up a bit, and that again just shows you how vulnerable this position is if you're not careful. Alright, takes the Primo Victoria and puts a shot in, and goes for the reload there. So can he fire back at these guys? Well, they're probably waiting to shoot at him, so going to have to be careful. It's been taken down now to 100 hit points, or 101. There's the T832 shot at him, goes for a shot on it. Unfortunately that doesn't penetrate. So he goes to the reload again, says, right, I'm not going to chance that for a little while, let me get unspotted and we'll go for these tanks on the other side of the map. There's the Primo Victoria coming out again, should be able to put a shot into him before he goes back in. Can he do that? Should be able to. Yeah, nice shot in, and then should be able to get the second shot in, which he does, but unfortunately the Primo Victoria pulls back just in time. Alright, pretty even battle so far. Equal tanks lost, pretty even on hit points, not much in it, so this game very much in the balance, but we're still in the first third of the game. And he's just come here to spot, see if he can see anything across the map or further down in terms of the TDs. TDs are normally about where the Centurion one is on the mini-map there. Okay, there he goes. Now he's got shots on these tanks here. And he's just looking for a green light, which he does finally when the defender comes out, and he gets the kill with his second shot. Now he's being pushed by the T232, so he comes off the hill. Now it's in a fairly precarious position. French tanks have got a bit of a reputation for crashing off hills, but he manages to come off there without losing any further hit points. Gets rid of that MBT, so he's picked up his third kill already, and there's the T832 at the top of the hill waiting for him to just get out of his position so he can shoot at him. Now the T-32's fired, so you might be able to put a shot into him as soon as he reloads. So it does have a slightly longer reload than the standard T-32. And now he's dived off the hill, so Bandito takes that as an opportunity to push a bit further down and get out of view range. Unless Primo Victoria can get rid of him now, which he does, so 4th kills now. So helping to clean up, and they've just taken a bit of a lead. And we haven't progressed too much in time, so just in the last 2 minutes they've managed to get rid of a few enemy tanks and not lose too many of their own. So again, just waiting while he reloads. Typical auto-loader behaviour, you've got to find a safe spot to reload. And now he's up. He's somewhere in front of them, the true Su-130 PMs. And potentially let's go to T-56. We know where the T-832 is, the TS-5 also on the mini-map, so it's the Skoda and the 2 TDs that he's got to worry about. And he's just waiting for someone else to go and do a bit of spotting, because he really just doesn't have enough hit points to be driving around the map and finding tanks who might shoot him. Alright, just picking up here. Can he see any of the tanks? Oh, okay, there we go. I've spotted one of the Su-130 PMs, and he is one-shottable, so he's just going to drive at him. Or he's definitely one-shottable now, and he does get the kill. And he just dodges the coming around from the other Su-130 PM. Oh, and another round coming in there from the T-832, I think there. So he's gone unspotted now. And there's not a lot of hit points left in the game now. He's got 2.8k. Good chance to get up to 4k, but let's see how that goes. There's the Su-130 PM, who won't turn around in time. Junior's reaction's a bit faster than the SU, and he gets the kill there. So 6 kills now. That's earned his Top Gun. Now there's just the Skoda and the T-56, and they're both on the other side of the map. So again, I don't think he's just going to go wandering looking for them. So decides to sit on cap and put some cap pressure on, try and draw them back. And you can see he's looking for that opportunity, which direction they're going to come from. Is he going to see them before they come around the corner? And someone else is on cap, but it's not the Skoda, so it must be the TS5, which means it's worth going after them, because there's still plenty of time. Don't think he wants to win by capping, and no, he doesn't, so he drives off the cap, and he's going to go hunting for bear. And whoever's on cap at the other end steps off as well, so it's going to be interesting. They're going to try and meet in the middle, it looks like. Bit of a duel, maybe. Which path can he take that will give him the advantage? That's really the question here. Oh, there comes a Skoda. He'll get a nice shot into the side of him. One shot, and the second one fortunately doesn't take him out completely, but does bring him down to one-shottable. And here we go, sound just disappearing in my headphones, so hopefully you're picking up something here. And the Skoda pushing on him, but he's now got the Skoda distracted. Alright, my sound has come back. Hopefully you picked up that before, but now let's just ring around the rosy. And his Skoda gets a hit from the Shrek. So he's using Commander's vision here to see which way the Skoda's looking, and he managed to get the kill. that is the last one of the game. So not quite 4K, but let's go and have a look at the details. And 3785 damage and another 1865 of assisted damage there. So that's earned the Top Gun award, but not the high caliber award, but first class award as well. Let's go and have a look at the team score. Wow, okay, 1531 base. That's typically going to get you an ace tanker badge, so very high level of need for EXP for that tank. Seems to be happening for a few tanks now. But he's finished on top of damage in his own team. But on the other side, one of the SU-130PM got 4.1k. So they would have earned the Top Gun award. And not a nice player, but anyway. Let's have a look at the details. So 19 shots fired, 16 hits, 14 penetrations. Pretty good for Bourrasque. And he's only also hit 8 out of the 15 tanks. Really got around the whole team. Had some reserves playing, running, and a bonus being in a platoon. So he's earned quite a bit of credits there, 164k, so nice result there. Anyway, another great game there from Bandito Jr. Hopefully you liked that, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, well, you know what to do. Anyway, we'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.